and welcome to part 111. We're going to fight the Wizrobe in this part. I recommend not using the light arrows because they use too much friggin' magic, and this guy really doesn't need you to use that much magic. He's pretty easy. Your main challenge here is to avoid the lava that's on the ceiling and shoot him, really. There's not too much of a challenge. It's the same as the last few fights. There isn't even any epic music to play us through this battle. It's like the developers knew that they were just reusing a crappy boss fight. So they decided not to give him any epic music, because that would just get our hopes up. It's funny because he's treated... Whoa. Yeah, you can reflect his spells with your shield, apparently. I think maybe you need the mirror shield to do that, because I never managed to do that in the past. At least I never remembered that you could do that. If anyone knows for sure, they should comment on that, because I really don't know. But anyway, I do find it amusing that they use this guy as a mini-boss in the second 10 dungeon. Now he's demoted down to regular enemy, but even now, he's treated more epically than the Wizrobes in the Wind Waker. Even though, personally, I thought the Wizrobes in the Wind Waker were more annoying, if anything. Because they were really fast. They were also made really scary sounds. Anyway. Yeah, also, there's that little skylight there in the floor. Do not fall down that hole. Because you will fall down the hole. It's not a good idea. I think it actually brings you to another room, so you actually have to tediously make your way all the way back up here. So just don't do it. It's a really bad idea. I don't think there's any fairies over there, but I'm going to wear the fairies mask just in case. And no, there isn't. So there's probably just some money over there. Whatever. So anyway, this room is, if you look up at the ceiling, this is the room before where I used the bombs mask, the blast mask rather, to blow a hole in the floor and get the dungeon map. Now that it's upside down, it's full of Poes, which is awesome, I guess. I'm selecting a bottle because you can sell the Poes for something like 50 rupees, and I'm trying to save up my rupees. So, let's do that. Other than the Poes, there really isn't anything else in this room, and Poes aren't particularly hard, so don't give it too much of a worry. I'm not sure what's over in this alcove. Nothing, apparently. It's just an invisible wall. If you look, that's actually the staircase from when the temple was right side up. Oh, wow. Eh, whatever. I'll just kill this Poe again and we're back to where we were. Anyway, but yeah, those staircases, or that one anyway, well, all the staircases, whenever you see them upside down, they're just a big invisible wall, so it's kind of lazy on Nintendo's part, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Damn. I do not like Poes. Do not like them. Alrighty. I'll catch another one since I have another free bottle anyway. Da-na-na-na. And screw you. Alright. There is another alcove over there, and if you look up there, it's actually not a dead end. That's actually the spot that had all the switches where we kept playing the elegy, whatever. I'm sure you remember it from a recent part. We're gonna go up there now, and it's full of that same chess piece enemy that we saw in the last part. These enemies are actually really, really annoying, so I would recommend wearing the Stone's Mask to avoid them. But for the sake of completionism, I'm going to display how to kill them anyway. Just for the sake of it. Yep. Take that Stone's Mask off, and let's kill ourselves a chess piece. I don't remember what they're called. Tattle will probably tell us in a second. Death Armos, alright. So I guess it's like the much more versatile version of the Armos that we saw in that other room. Anyway, you don't want to do what I'm doing because I'm being a bit of a moron. As you can see, if you walk underneath it, he slams down and tries to kill you. But if you shoot the emblem, he flips upside down. Then you run underneath him, and he crashes his head right into the ground. And then you roll away because he's going to explode. So anyway, they're a pain in the ass because you have to use the light arrows to kill them, so just wear the Stone's Mask and avoid them. That's my recommendation. I'm pretty sure you do have to hold this switch down. I actually think they might be color-coded. I think the brown ones are the ones you don't have to hold down. Don't quote me on that, though, I'm really not sure. Regardless, we're gonna spawn another Ben statue. Thankfully not wearing the Stone's Mask, because that'd be like the only thing that can make Ben any creepier. Then we'll hop up here and avoid this guy, and grab what looks to be a key. It is a key! I have yet to see any locked doors, but I'm sure there will be. Alright, other than the battle music playing and putting my nerves on edge, if that's even an expression that makes sense, this place isn't really that difficult as long as you have the Stone Mask. If you don't have the Stone Mask, it's kind of an ass, because, as I said, those guys are really annoying to fight. But they're not that bad, so... Alright, let's make another leap of faith and hope that we don't die. And we didn't. Proceed. This is the water room that had the Igor in it, if you recall. It's the one where I got thrown up onto the platform by a Dexy hand. See? There's the Igor. He seems to have learned some new tricks since we last saw him. Hope I don't have to fight him again. Anyway. I'm gonna take the light arrows off, because I don't have unlimited magic, after all. So those mines, they could be a problem. But as long as you blast them away with some arrows, they're not too big of a deal. Yeah, it's not really possible. Well, it probably is possible to get all three, but I'm so amazing I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna play it risky. Mission accomplished. Whoa, and these pots attempt to kill you for whatever reason. And I'm gonna throw in the fairy's mask and see if there's any... Oh, there are some stray fairies in here. I'm not really sure where they are though, so I'll come back and get them later, I suppose. For now, we're just gonna proceed to the next room. Whew. Yeah. Oh, the fairy's in here somewhere. I'll find it and then some other part. I like that the Dexy hand is just up there, not even in the water. And here are the blue bubbles from earlier. Don't get hit by them, because they suck. This is the spot where my game got stuck before when I played this as a kid. I got stuck between the wall and a blue bubble and it kept bouncing me and I couldn't pull out my ocarina and save. I was angry. Anyway, I'll see you in part 112 and we'll deal with whatever's behind this door. See you then.